Alright, we're back. It doesn't let you do that. Not without a computer PC to do that, to do a switchover like that for capturing. So yeah, we're going to try the new car in Project Motor Racing, the Ford Falcon, Ford Performance vehicle. And yeah, let's get it. Of course, we're going to go Mount Panorama. We tried this out for like 1 or 2 laps yesterday, and so all the liveries it comes in. So some, they're kind of like what the real car had, but none of them are actual car liveries from V8 supercars. So some of the teams here. That looks like it would have been Valvoline, but they do have a number 14. So we'll go ahead and use the 14. So yeah, give it a try. So I tried it out, and the brakes were not that great with this car. So I think it's because the car doesn't have anti-lock brakes. It might have traction control, but let's see. Vehicle setup. So I'm gonna see if we can back the. Not gonna go that way. We'll go this way. A little more rearward bias. And I don't think anybody's got set up, so yeah, it does have ABS. So
hammer down now.
but wait a minute, we're gonna stop. Gotta stop and change our settings on the wheel. Alright, so we're back. We gave this a couple of laps. And welcome, viewers. It's the Ford Performance Vehicles Falcon V8 supercar. Hey, Nick. Had a half day from work, so we're on Project Motor Racing, and we're trying out the new Ford Falcon. So it was a new downloadable, free download for it, and it's the first V8 supercar. I'm hoping I think we're gonna get a few more in a future DLC pack. Well, hopefully they old the yeah, not GT7. Hopefully we get 1 or 2 more older, 2010s, gray generation V8 supercars, like maybe the Nissan or the Holden or the Volvo or Mercedes. That would be kind of cool. Let's see if we can get a lap that's...
1 minute to go.
Oh, got to change that. So yeah, this is definitely not a representative lap. Oh, you guys have ATM.
Check your flag this lap. Session's over.
EDTM, yeah. Don't know if I'm doing comms on that yet. I don't know if my schedule is going to allow it. It's a pretty bad lap. That's the lap of somebody who's never driven a V8 supercar before. It sounds pretty good. It thank you. Yeah, we've been at over 500. We've been over 550 for a while. Just crept over 560. So appreciate all the new subscribers. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how this race goes. I just like I say, this is I'm just going to do laps to see if I can get the lap time down, get a little more confident with the car. So I think it's only 10 laps, so we'll see how it goes. And yeah, let's just give it a try.
Keep focused.
Only standing starts right now in Project Motor Racing. Hey Tim. Hope you're having a good day. But yeah, this game is getting better slowly. Some things are still kind of a mystery, like tire pressures. I think we might be okay on our pressures here. I remember V8 supercars and Forza Motorsports. It was pretty awesome. I appreciate the compliment there, Nick, on the comms. It's always fun. It's sometimes a little hard to fill the dead air. need to be like a 2-minute 10, I think, to be. We need to do like 2-minute 10 to be okay. I think the lap record in this generation of car was like a 2:04 maybe. Maybe not a lap record, but a competitive lap was like a 2:04. We are way off of that. Feels like a long car. Feels heavy. Doesn't feel like a GT3 car at all. I think I just had this set up for practice. I didn't have any AI to race against, which would have been fun. Well, that's not bad. We're getting there. Yeah. 2:13. 2:13 is not too bad. Philemy Park, I think, here. The skyline. Turned it in too soon there, elbow. Alright, let's read some of the comments here. Yeah, it is hard to commentate. I tend to turn off my brain when I'm talking, when I'm driving. I end up starting a sentence and not finishing it. That's my biggest thing. I notice that when I watch back on some of the streams, that I'll start a statement and I'll never finish it. So, yeah. yeah, the Hippie's quick. I forgot how fast Hippie was, but the Moomin's surprised me too. Moomin's pretty quick, so there's guys that have upped their game. I was kind of like falling off of Gran Turismo, but we'll see. We'll see if I can get on comms. I know I gotta see what's going on. I know my son's got a project going, and I know I'll probably have to help him with that. And I've got a project going on with my BMW. I gotta fix some things. So there's just so many things to do. And like Saturday is like my busy day. Saturday and Sunday are my busy days. And I'm not really entered in any league races right now. So yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm a little critical myself. I try to. I try to be honest with myself on certain things, but yeah, I know everybody enjoys it, and I enjoy doing it. I do like watching the guys racing and doing commentary on it, because just watching guys go around the track it gets kind of boring. But as you get to know the guys and how they drive and stuff, it's always, you like to give guys airtime. You like to give them the professional broadcast, and and it's always, as the EDTM is continue to be a strong series, especially when you got Deck in there. He's a world class driver. He's a world tour driver. You got a world tour driver. You got guys that have a lot of that speed too. In that series, I mean, I know Deck, he ends up running away with it, and he just likes using it as practice, and trying out stuff and being, trying new things. But it's always good to give guys attention and give the series attention. So yeah. All right, let's. Yeah, some people can do it, and some people, it works. I mean, when I did it with Hugh Hatrick, it was a lot of fun, and when I've done it with Moomin, and it's been fun because you get to somebody gets to watch another part of the race and bring it up, and it was always fun to be able to bounce back and forth when you got your play-by-play and your color guy. They bring two different things into different points of view into the race. So, but yeah, so let's get back into this Falcon. I'm feeling better with it now. Knowing as the tires warm up and stuff, it's feeling good. So let's keep going. See if we can get into the 2-minute single digit seconds. So. Yeah, that doesn't help. Yeah, Jay. 211. Yeah. I know Falconer and a couple of the Aussie guys that are driving this game. I haven't losing a lot of time. Tire pressures, temps. I know the temps are a big thing in this game. All right, good luck with practice. Brush the wall.
Halfway in.
Flat. And we were under our original target. So yeah, all we've done is Switch the brake balance back to 55 front, 44 rear, 55 and a half front. Better turn there. Tire wear doesn't look bad. I mean, they're wearing, the backs are wearing. .2089 with a possible 2087. Shortcut that. Got a little tank slapper there. And one more lap. Much better turn there into Hell's Corner. Here to Mountain Straight. Is that Murphy? I can't remember. Into the cutting. Up to McPhillamy Park, I believe. Into Skyline. Best 208.2, so pretty decent. I mean, dropped a bunch of time from where we started. We were at 220, so we dropped 12 seconds from the best lap we had done. So pretty good stuff. View replay, and we'll just try to play. Actually, gotta go backwards. Watch the replay. The replays are okay. You just can't only get the replays when you do it this way. But yeah, it's a big, heavy car. I know it's got tiny tires compared to a GT3 car, and it has less aero than a GT3 car, and it's got more weight. The power's okay. I think they do 550 horsepower. I think that's how much supercars do. I could be wrong. I'll probably get maybe somebody can correct me there, but I think the power is adequate, but you still feel it in the in the steering wheel on the rig. So, but I like it. I'm so glad they added it. I think they felt like they must have owed the players something for sticking through their teething, you know. So, but the tracks feel good. I mean, they're not Gran Turismo like. They're more like Assetto Corsa, the original one, and Assetto Corsa now. So I'm not sure. Yeah, it's a lot of bounce in this car. I think there's a lot of rebound probably. Just probably need some tweaking on some of the boingers, either the spring rate or the rebound needs to be slowed down. So, but that we'll see. You know. But yeah, it sounds really good. It does brake. It does brake good. I think it's just when the brakes are cold and the tires are cold, they don't perform that great. So we can try it on another track. Let's see how it performs on a track that we kind of know. That would be Monza or something like that. Yes, we are sure. Finish weekend. Yes, finish weekend. So yeah, we won our only. Maybe we can do Monza and with what they call it, Brianza here. Um, or we can do a track that we do Silverstone, the short Silverstone, or Nürburgring. There's Mid Ohio or Sebring. That's Sebring there, and Red Bull Ring. They got Interlagos. So yeah, Zolder. Zolder's a good track. Let's try Zolder. We know Zolder. So let's go to AI 80 identical. No, yeah, identical number. Let's go with 10. Same vehicle. Yep. And we'll race. See how it goes. I don't think anybody's got a setup for this car yet. But, yeah. We'll skip Zolder. I like Zolder. It's a good track. So there's all the cars. They're all the same. I think, somebody in the same car as me? Yeah, I think, no, there's nobody in the same car. So, vehicle setup. Yeah, so, I'm going to go back to changing that, brake balance. Suspension. Just try that. Drive.
You're clear.
So this could be like similar to one of the tracks in Australia, maybe Sandown, maybe. I vaguely know the tracks. Nice if we could get like Phillip Island. Courses like the Gold Coast. Doesn't feel bad. Not too bad. Welcome viewers, those that are still with me. We're in the Ford Falcon V8 supercar, Australian V8 supercar.
You You've got 1 minute left.
We're at Zolder.
Got a ping, we're fastest car on track.
Thing else in this game, you cannot dip a wheel off in the dirt. Oh, he spun out. I don't know if I cut him off.
This lap, checkered flag. Session complete.
Up.
Got a ping, we're fastest car on track.
35.6. So 1.2 seconds faster. 1.2 seconds faster than the other guy, so gotta represent the number 14, man. Eventually somebody will add some of the real liveries. That would be really cool. So, yeah. There we go, yep. Look at all them Aussies. Yeah, they're all Aussies. I don't think there's... yeah, there's one New Zealander. There's one Kiwi. I think the Kiwis don't have the North Star, the big star. I think that's the way it is. So, and then one Italiano. So cool. Next session. So yeah, I'm gonna keep my high beams on. So yeah, we'll go drive. So some of the liveries. I like the one that looks like the Pyrex livery. Alright,
Keep
let's get that.
focused.
Cold tires. Feels pretty decent going over the bumps. I really like this car. I mean, it's still really rough around the edges. I mean, you gotta grab it by the scruff of the neck, as they say.
Timing screen has you at the top.
Yeah, so AI's, I think they've gotten better. I think they improved them a little bit. I don't know if that was part of the last patch or the patch before. And these are only at 80. I think I could probably go with them at 100. I like having the crew chief on though. I kind of wished that Gran Turismo had. .133. They did change some things with the multiplayer, online multiplayer on the ranked races, so now you get like driver points. So you can lose driver points if you drive not good. We haven't tried it yet, though.
Halfway through the race.
Hello, viewers. Those just joining. We're in the Ford Falcon Australian V8 supercar, and we're at Zolder, racing against AI. on laps 6 and 10. Yeah, I think I need to crank the AI up to... One thirty-three one. Well, basically 133.2. We'll let some of these AI pass, but they're pretty far back. That'd be kind of silly. 20 seconds behind us. Uh-oh. I gotta check the phone. Hold on a sec. Yeah, we gotta hit the road, so we gotta end the stream, unfortunately. So, so let's go ahead and quit out. Yeah. So, yeah, car's nice. Getting used to it. It's fun. So, if you have Project Motor Racing, give it a shot. And yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. And we'll catch you maybe later tonight or something like that. So, again, thanks everybody for watching, and catch you later.